Archfiends of Chaos, Vincent Valentine EX Turk, and I come with you for a reaction. Another Final Fantasy game reaction. You know, I can't do very much right now. I delete the last clip because I choke. I'm going through some I had to go through some. Going through some panic attacks, and my arms are sore as fuck because of the gym. So I can't do very much. So you know. Okay, I can't do very much, so take it easy on me if you can. At least in the comments right now. Okay, let's get started. Oh, nice. Ooh, look at that sleek gameplay. Dude, I know this is not going to be related to the Final Fantasy VII Remake, but still. I mean, it could be. I mean, I don't know. It could. Not to say it is, but it could. But I'm looking at this right now. That's the final battle between Cloud and Sephiroth. Yes, this is, because Cloud was going through the live stream just like this. Just like in the original game. Oh! I want to play Mobius! But I don't have a good PC for that. Except that it's changed. Because Sephiroth still has his jacket on. And it's actually above the mountain now. But this is Mobius. This is not Final Fantasy VII, so, you know, I could kind of see why they couldn't do that. Dude. Oh my god, I want to play Mobius so bad now. Okay, so I see what this is. This is actually the final battle, but in an alternate universe. Like an alternate version of the final battle between Cloud and Sephiroth. Except since this is Mobius, things are going to be changed. So when you play the Final Fantasy VII story, or the Final Fantasy VIII story, or anything like that, things are going to be changed. I see what's going on. Yeah, because Sephiroth is wearing his Dissidia clothes as well. That's his Dissidia garb. Okay. So I think what's going on is that that's actually now there are speculations from people that say it's close to the Final Fantasy VII remake. I hardly doubt it because they wouldn't tease anything right now, and the graphics look a lot different than the Final Fantasy VII remake graphics. So what I think Mobius could be doing is kind of rewriting the history, you know, changing history. It's a kind of a history changing game. You go in there. From what I understand, you can be any class. You go from the Final Fantasy 1 to whatever they stop at, and you change history. So that's why the final battle looked different, because Sephiroth in the Final Fantasy 7 game was shirtless, you know, and kind of beat up a little bit. You know, you couldn't see where the details, you know. And Cloud looked kind of tired a little bit because he spent his energy defeating his two forms. But I think there's an alternate universe where this is gonna make me put out another theory, but this could be one where they don't defeat Genova and they go down and fight Sephiroth once and beat him, you know. But Sephiroth is not beaten yet. Since he didn't do the transformations, he'd still keep his armor and everything on. But this is actually a pretty cool game. If I had a good running computer, I would actually buy this from Steam. Mobius. I mean, Mobius covers all the other Final Fantasy games, but the fact we got to see a trailer of the Final Fantasy 7 one, which, you know what, it could be hinted for Final Fantasy 7. Not to say, I mean, yes, it's not connected to Final Fantasy 7, but it could be hinted that there's going to be those kind of changes at the Final Fantasy 7 remake, because they did say, and I made a video about it like a week ago, that Sephiroth, you know, there's a video a week ago of Sephiroth. What was it again? Yeah, okay, Sephiroth was gonna appear more in Midgar. So after you defeat Rufus Shinra and stuff like that, you know, you had to go after Sephiroth for a little bit, and then you'll probably have like one fight right there. It's not a big fight, but it'd be like, you know, round one. It'd be like Kais all over again in Final Fantasy 13 too. But you know, the prediction I have is that they're doing exactly like they're gonna do exactly like this. Like it's gonna be alternate version of Final Fantasy 7, just to keep, you know, everything, you know, to the actual goals of an actual remake. But nonetheless, it helps me predict that. I don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen with the remake, because this is not really part of the remake. This is actually just a PC Steam game that used to be on the phones. Now I am very happy this is a thing now. I'm really, really happy. So I wonder what this one is. It's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just a shorter version of that. It's the same one. So leave me a like, subscribe, follow, share my videos, like, subscribe. You know, sorry, things have been really hard this whole 2 weeks. I've had it pretty rough for the previous 2 weeks, so try to understand. I'm trying my best to upload as much content and get it to you as possible. I do have a job. I do have to pay my bills. I have to do adult stuff, so you know, it's not been easy for me. And you know, I promise I'll have more content out if I could, if it's possible. So may the crystal be with you. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. Don't forget to share it all over social media. You know the drill. And don't forget to comment as well if you feel like it. May the crystal be with you.